The only way that this
I hope
can
we get
end...
to see grape turkey sandwich.
I was going to say, the only way that this is going to end properly is we get grape turkey sandwich one more time.
Oh, previously during the investigation.
During the investigation, York, the other me, my other personality.
There are some things in this world that must be extracted, no matter.
York, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. I don't
Wasn't that gross?
I don't want to think about her fucking... Oh my god.
About her pulling that out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
York and Zach. Finally, I understand. You two really are best friends. I'm a little jealous.
I like how they play this in backwards order.
So now...
Yeah, it's weird.
So now since he's Zach, does he talk to York Morgan, or is York Morgan like...
York's
dead?
gone.
York's dead.
No, he
York's
talked to
well-
York already.
Yeah, but like York now is gone.
Right, okay.
Because he's with Emily. Ah, Mr. Stewart.
Are you leaving today?
Maybe.
Zach, that story I told you the other day, did you believe any of it?
The fact of the matter is that I couldn't save Emily. So it really doesn't matter whether I believed you or not.
I'm very sorry about her.
So sorry that I've got a weird black outline around my character model.
That picture. There's a calming beauty to it, and yet it exudes sadness.
Harry, I have a few questions for you.
About what, Zach?
Your last name isn't really Stewart, is it?
Yeah, that is correct. It's really Woodman. Harry Woodman. George was my son.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why?
The same reason as your father. Long, long ago, I too was unable to shoot my wife. What's worse is that I was also unable to kill myself. Which is why I lost both. The woman I loved and my son. My wife suffered from a mental illness, but I still loved her.
That's why she beat the shit out of George.
Everything was my fault. If only I had the courage to make the right decision, Emily and the other girls would not have died. But you have put an end to all of that.
I wonder if they are happy.
Zach, no need to worry about that.
Or should you worry? In Deadly Premonition 2, The Return Inning.
The other girls into the forest.
There we go. More information.
Deadly Premonition Part 2, Deadly Premonition 3, the return of Thomas as George, as Stewart, as Forrest.
Bye.
No, I'm totally real just walking out in this forest with a dress on.
Mr. Francis Zach Morgan.
His name was Francis Zach Morgan. I don't really understand where the York part came from. Like the name.
Don't think about it.
That's
because
fine.
his hair is white like a peppermint patty. And the peppermint patties are white on the inside.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Oh,
yeah, that's the thing I made up.
Look at his hat.
It's freaking out. It's freaking out. Is it going to take off? Is it going to leave his back?
Is he going to throw it like Kung Lao?
Kung Lao, throw it!
Uh-huh. That's right.
It's a shame about Emily, and the other girls too.
Me and the two boys.
Look at that God ray coming from nothing.
Me and the two boys are the only survivors in this town.
Isaac and Isaiah.
Except for that guy who spits on people's windshields to give them a car wash.
and you never fucked that guy's wife.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Fuck.
they still don't think the girls are dead.
You know, except for their bodies. Losing
Except
all
for
their
those
blood.
corpses that we saw.
Watch me catch
Him
these
yourself.
god rays.
He's right next to you.
They're in the upside down
Okay, I understand.
with the Demogorgon. God, his hat's still freaking out.
Emily kind of told us to give this to you.
Emily said it's a present for Zach.
Thank you. Where did you get this?
Emily asked us to give it to you. See? She's over there.
There's another Zach there too. You're twins, just like us.
Emily couldn't give it to you herself. She said she's too embarrassed. So, she asked us to hand it to you.
Emily really likes you, Zach. She really likes you.
You like me. You really like me.
Oh, the gang's all here.
She really likes that guy York, the guy you see standing next to her.
Actually, you're Comstock and then they drowned you?
Be nice to the girls, okay?
That's also a reference to another game. I hope I didn't spoil for everyone.
Girls are boring.
You mean that game that had the most confusing ending ever?
You mean the most confusing game with the most boring gameplay? Oh, let's make Bioshock, but let's make it super linear.
Space racists.
Space racists.
Gotta love them. Just full of energy.
Full of energy. And trees. Full of trees. The kids are gonna die is what I'm saying. We've been using those red seeds like sesame seeds on hamburger buns this whole time! The town is fucked!
Emily,
Like poppy seed bagels.
sounds like you're both doing fine.
It's gonna be like Carnosaur, or the women give birth to trees instead of eggs. Yeah, I know.
I think that's the second one.
Figured out why George Carey-
No, it's the
I
first
was
one.
pretty sure the first one was
It's the
only
first
like a
one.
giant dumb T-Rex.
It was for them. He wanted Isaac and Isaiah to find her.
Ooh.
Mr. Francis Zach Morgan, if you are finished, if you are, please, let us return to the car.
Zing! Still got them rhymes.
You can go home. I want to take a look around more.
Yes!
Well then.
Francis Zach Morgan never returned to his home planet.
He did.
Now it's time to whistle.
Thank you, Michael.
Small
I want
mouth
my purple
bass.
turkey sandwich, goddammit.
Nothing says gameplay like small mouth bass.
Base.
We gotta defeat Dr. Wily up Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Alright.
So, this is the point in the game where you can go and run into everyone and talk to them and have your final word, or you can just fuck off and leave the city and end the game.
So the correct answer to that is fuck off and leave the city and end the game.
Pretty much.
Alright.
Here's that dead guy's biscuit.
Yeah. Here we go. What's gonna happen here at the
You
hotel?
gotta talk to old lady Polly one more time, maybe.
Ooh, underneath the covers.
York, tonight I'm going to sleep like a baby.
One of those babbies.
Except for all those people I watched get murdered. Right in front of my eyes.
Yeah.
I'll never stop screaming. Ever.
Oh god, she pulled it out!
It's over. All finished. It's time for you to leave town. Are you ready to go? Then this
So
is
I can
goodbye.
still do side missions or stuff?
That's
or-
basically what,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you for everything.
Good night, Zach. And sleep tight.
Woo!
Still got that stylish head wound, I see.
Yes. Very stylish head wound.
Oh, look at that photo.
All these people are dead now.
Polly, what's that picture?
Oh, that. We took it when the clock tower was built.
50 years ago?
That's right. That's me in the middle. I was pretty popular back then. Men were always around.
I had the tightest pussy.
Oh, God. See, I was just going to make a noise, and Bird just went and took it there.
Mr. Morgan? Mr. Morgan!
Can I interest you in an AK-47? How about a biscuit?
I'm sorry, Polly. I was just thinking of a friend. Someone who was with me for a long, long time.
He must have been a really good friend then.
How is she not reacting to this? Like, oh, you mean that other personality you've been for 100% of the time you were here?
He really was a good person. He's gone now, though. Gone away to a place where we can't meet again.
I'm sorry to hear that. But if he's
I like that the text box is over her face.
Sure he's getting on just fine.
Thank you, Polly. You know what? I think so, too.
I'm waiting for her to make that dumb smile again.
Oh, look at that pretty water texture. In no way does it look terrible. Goodbye, Greenvale. Smell you later, fuckers. Double deuce. Walks away. Takes a piss in the river. Oh.
See you later, half the population I killed. Or watch die. Or let die. However you want to put it.
See, he is a whole new person. He's not smoking or anything.
Yep. Oh, Willie!
Willie's setting up for the sequel. Giant fucking fart blimp. There you go, everyone.
Tom Hanks as Forrest Gump.
Oh, shit.
Well, that was a good crane shot if they were, you know, if they're...
Oh,
No, that's how the original game ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the original ending of the game.
Yep.
Now here comes extra stuff.
Goddess of the forest. Even now, she is still in the forest with York. She watches over the world from there.
Emily became a goddess.
That's right. Isn't that a lovely ending?
Hey, Grandpa, can I ask you something? What kind of person is York?
He always stole my thunder, that asshole.
Real nice guy. He's been a good friend of mine since I was small.
Like Mr. Teddy?
Yes, just like Mr. Teddy.
That's why my eyes look like I can see into your soul. There you go.
That's all the more they give you?
No, there's more.
But the original game just ends with that crane shot.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Which
Emily!
I'm okay with.
Oh.
Time for dinner. Take your grandfather's dinner up to him, will you?
Yes, Mom.
Okay. So he's gonna do that a couple times?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. He's calling me Emily again.
Oh dear, he must be losing his memory.
Oh.
You are Louise, honey.
Louise?
Louise Morgan. Not Emily. You know that, right?
I know my own name, Mom.
Duh! Says it right on my iPad.
Louise. I'm sure that's why your grandfather mixes you up with a goddess.
That text.
Oh, there we go.
Where is the goddess?
I keep waiting for it to happen.
No, dear. I'm not much like your grandfather.
Is there even such a thing as a goddess?
I believe so, but I've never met one.
Mom, you're so pretty. You look like a goddess.
Oh, thank you, honey. If I am a goddess, then you are an angel.
If I am a goddess, you are then a angel. Ha 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 ha. This is how humans speak.
I was going to say that text, like, block is, like, covering the credits.
Yeah.
And it's really weird.
Yes. Now, I believe that's it, right?
No.
There's just still more?
Yeah.
Dear God. I gotta say, all of the new stuff for the director's cut.
Meowie!
Yeah.
Must have been Sweary's cat.
I don't know that the director's cutscene stuff really matters.
Did they really add anything?
Yeah, I don't think it really adds anything.
I mean,
like, it gives you a little bit more of a, like, an ending, quote unquote, for Emily, I guess, and York, but they kind of already do that.
Yeah.
I guess it's just kind of like, oh, well, Emily and York are there in the forest, and I grew up to be an old man with grandchildren. Look how interesting I be. My life was so... things. I don't know, whatever.
No, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, I thought I remembered liking the director's cut stuff, like the director's cut cutscenes more than...
I think it's just nice that they look better.
They look better, obviously, because it was done, like, more recent than the actual game.
Because this originally came out on what? PlayStation?
Xbox.
360. I still own the 360 version.
Oh, okay.
Because, what?
It's alphabetical.
Yep.
All the names are in alphabetical, like, Wow, I did not notice that.
Wow.
I knew the girls getting killed were A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah.
I didn't know everyone was the first fucking...
Yeah, I didn't either. That's
the
weird.
The whole main cast is alphabet.
That's nuts. Louise's mother. But yeah, so... what did you think of the game, Bird?
It was super dumb and broken.
Yes.
It had a really weird plot that I couldn't fucking handle most of the time.
Uh-huh.
But in the end, it at least wrapped everything up.
Yes.
And as much as it didn't make sense at times, it was still interesting.
Sure.
It was fucking weird. It went off the rails. And the part where Emily pulled the fucking tree out of her stomach was maybe one of the grossest things I've ever fucking seen. So, yeah.
Were you expecting Forrest Cason to be big bad mother from outer space?
Hold on.
Can you believe them, Louise? They're all just made-up stories, dear. All fiction.
Oh, so none of it ever happened, or did it?
Your book stories aren't true?
Oh, don't twist things around, Louise. You just want to know everything, don't you?
Anyway, what were you saying?
Were you expecting Cason to be a big bad mother from outer space?
I kind of thought that he was a red herring, but
not a giant plant alien?
No.
I've got Mr. Teddy, just like Grandpa's York.
Very nice, dear. Now off you go. Hold it straight or you'll spill the soup.
I've got it.
Yeah, I didn't expect
I like this song, though.
I did not expect it to go that weird. I'm glad that it did, because especially the fucking George fight is like what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Forrest, like, getting all weird and Hugh just equally as weird, but the stuff with Emily and the stuff you find out about his parents is the stuff I feel like the game was really meant to be.
Yeah.
So that stuff was really, really interesting.
Yeah.
And I kind of didn't see any of that coming.
Now, do you think that them turning into giant... Again, I was talking earlier about, do you think because of the boss fight thing and how the fighting mechanics were added to the game later to please whoever, right? To make it more of a game? Do you think that them turning into giant fucking evil monsters was originally part of the thing? Or is that just to give the bosses a new phase?
I think they would have turned into something, but I think they made it more over the top to make it more
Video
even
gamey.
more
Sure.
game, have more gameplay.
Right.
That's my belief.
Okay.
I believe that George would have turned into something weird, but he wouldn't have turned into like weird Super Saiyan. Like he would have just been like super uber strong dude.
Right.
And then Kaysen would have been even more strong dude or something.
Sure. Here
we go.
Thank you for playing.
There's more.
Here you go, Bird.
Thank you for playing Masturbating Detective.
I wish.
Chocolate chip kyoki.
Can we get a petition for Swery to make Masturbating Detective? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Let's start that.
That's why we played this.
Ooh, episode 7 cleared.
Oh no, this is in the regular thing, so maybe this was, but there was more. I don't know if this is an original or not.
I don't remember.
Like, I don't remember if this is like in the original game or if this is added.
Yeah, I don't know. There's everybody. We're all hanging out in the diner.
Well, no, this had to have been in the original. Because the models aren't better, you know?
Yeah, they still kind of look like shit.
Let's eat some purple turkey sandwiches and grow old in the nether void together.
The Dark Realm. There you go.
So that's the actual ending to the original game.
Yep.
And now
The actual real ending to the actual real game.
And now the other ending.
because now their models look better.
Is that old Zach? Okay, that is old Zach.
Punished Zach.
Fuck you.
He's gonna stand in a graveyard with a gun in his mouth.
Do it, you pussy.
But at the last second, we're gonna retcon it by having even older Zach show up. Bird doesn't get that reference. Like, comment, and subscribe if you got that reference.
Old Zach is walking down the microwave hallway, is that what you're saying?
Yep, that's what he's doing right now.
Yep. Can't bring him his soup
Aww.
if he's dead.
I get the symbolism. Symbolism, you're not lost on me, you son of a bitch!
What's up, motherfuckers?
It's great to see you again. How many years has it been?
25 years?
You the whole time.
Has it been 25 years?
Probably couldn't see me.
Because that's a reference to another thing.
Felt my presence nearby, right, Zach?
I was right behind you the whole
I
time.
never thought you'd get married and have a family. Quite a surprise.
A surprise.
I spent years honing my profiling skills, but I never saw that one coming. That's what makes humans so interesting. And that's why I just can't leave you guys alone. More than anything else. Seeing you look so happy is the best thing I could ever ask for. Anyway, Zach, did you see the newspaper today? As it turns out, over the last 3 months, there's been a string of bizarre incidents near New Orleans. Residents there are reporting a sudden strike of nausea, and then they completely lose control of their bodies.
Start shitting and vomiting.
Some have already had too much.
Turns out it was just Mardi Gras.
to walk backwards. Does that make you feel anything? It makes me feel something. I know you feel it too, Zach.
Pick something.
Okay, Zach. I thought that's what you'd say. Well then. It's time to wake up, Zach.
Time to wake up and smell the ash.
For the sequel,
That will
you can't
never
say,
happen.
You can't say that leads up. That should be a sequel cliffhanger.
That is
will
the
never
biggest
happen.
sequel bait ever.
That you team up with fucking York again for a fucking mystery in New Orleans.
Yep.
I would love to see that as a game that actually would happen, but it's not going to.
Nope.
Yep.
Old man York in fucking New Orleans.
Hey, at least Forrest Cason shows up in D4 as alternate universe Forrest Cason.
Yeah.
Where he's a good guy and not an evil giant, the Blob, who doesn't get gout.
It's because he's a plant alien. Look at that. Look at that alternate title screen.
Grandpa's gone. Where did he go?
Grandpa disappeared because he's Ghost Grandpa! Zach was really a ghost the whole time! Oh my god, I called it! Zach was a ghost! I swear to god I called that! I swear to Christ I called that Zach was a ghost!
That's not even a thing! What the fuck?
See you next time on some other dumb playthrough that we're gonna play! Fart noise!